No worries for the people who can't join. It's okay. Just make sure you're interacting throughout the session. If at all any questions are asked to you, so you can put those in the chat box as well. Okay, so let's start with the today's inaugural. Okay, so Hack Club RAIT Summer of Code is an event that will be continued for 1.5 months. Okay, so this event is about open source. It's about contribution. So participants will come in, and project admins will be there, community partners will be there. Okay, so people are going. This event is going to be huge for Hack Club, as this is one of the biggest events that we do throughout the year. Okay, so can I have the next slide, Bhumika, please? I hope I'm clear to everybody. If I'm not wrong, just give me a hands up. Anything in chat box or that I am audible. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, Hack Club Summer of Code is an online program aimed at attracting new contributors to the open source software development community. Okay. As I said, that the collaboration will happen on a 1.5-month programming project with an open source organization under the supervision of mentors. Okay. So, can we have the next slide, please? Okay, so I'm going to thank the community partners who are going to be in our event. Those are Dave's in Collab Committee, Bugs Buster, then CSG and EduHub. Okay, can I have the next slide, please? Okay. Thank you to our sponsors as well. Those are Interview Buddy, then Certopus.xyz, Morales, and a special thanks to our title sponsor, who is Geeks for Geeks. So we also have a video for our title sponsor, which will be presented by Bhumika. Thank you so much, Bhumika, for presenting. From now on, Mandar will take over.
Thank you, Mayuri, for that lovely introduction. And first of all, welcome to all the participants and project admins who are all are present. And thank you for joining the meet. And welcome to the Hack Club, inaugural Hack Club Summer of Code. So let's just quickly go through the timeline. The timeline, it is mentioned, 15 June 2022, it has already started from midnight 12 a.m. It has already started, but the registrations are still open up to 20th July. So it is the start phase from 15 July, and everything is done. We have been getting contributions from lots of contributors on Discord. Our Discord is completely hyping up. Okay, so then we will move on to the next. This is just the start phase, and the have project admins and mentors have already put up their projects, and we are still inviting the participants. So can we move to the next slide, please? Okay, so 15 July, as it is mentioned, the coding period starts, where the contributors and participants and other participants can work together on a platform and solve issues simultaneously. The project mentors and admins have put up their beginner friendly issues and all other kinds of issues as well. And contributions have started pouring, and this will continue till 30th August. Since it has been already mentioned that it is a 1.5-month long program, so we have to keep it short. But don't worry, there are lots of issues to solve and lots of things you can contribute on, lots of projects and lots of great project admins as well. And then the 30th August 2022 is the end of the contribution period. So make sure you contribute as much as possible before 30th August. And then after that, we will send you the leaderboards. We will be keeping a track of who's putting up most contributions, who's gaining the most points, and that all. And then after 7th September 22, evaluations of all projects and contributors will be done, and according to that, the top winners and winners will be announced, and the prizes would be given. So there are a lot of perks and benefits to it, even the swags as well. Next slide, please. Okay, so here is the how the points are break up. There are basically three levels of contribution: level 1, level 2, and level 3. So level 1 are mostly beginner friendly, which contains 5 points, and these tags are mentioned by the respective project admins as well. So you will, and they will be continuously helping you to understand how to work on this issue, how to tackle this issue, and how to make the proper contribution. Even the rules and guidelines, everything is being told by the project admins. So level 1 is 5 points, which is the most easy one. Level 2 is like in the range of easy to medium with 10 points, and level 3 is for pros. But don't worry, even as a beginner, you can solve those problems and try to gain as much as points possible. With level 3 is of 20 points. The accumulation of all these points by the end of the coding period will decide who are our top 5 contributors and who are our top 3 project admins. Next slide, please. Okay, so one thing is very important to look at. When you register and you join our Discord server, you have to take up these roles. Now, this is a very important thing for all projects. The respective roles are created in the Discord server, because this was creating a lot of confusion. That's why it was appropriate to clear this up. These roles are only contributor roles. So these roles are for participants. Participants can take up the respective roles of the project in which they wish to contribute to. The channels in the project category would only be visible after taking the roles. So the take up the projects in which you like to contribute. Okay, this is to all the participants, and then only they can interact with the respective project admins of that project. And there are projects of all kinds present in the Hack Club SOC. It's from all ranges like web development to Flutter to machine learning. Everything is there. So don't worry, there will be at least one project in which you can contribute. Now, just a little thing for project admins. Now, project admins, remember that you cannot contribute to your own projects. However, you can contribute to other projects as well as a participant. So I hope this clears out all the confusion. And then this is the most important thing: all participants and members have to strictly follow the code of conduct. The code of conduct is given in the Discord server. Please check it out before interacting, before joining the project channels, before taking up the roles. Please adhere to the code of conduct. Next slide, please. Okay, so here are basic contribution rules for all the participants. The basic contribution rules would be briefed by the project admins as well upon how they wish to be contributed in their project. The templates, the rules, the guidelines, the commands which have to be followed, they will all be briefed by the project admins. But here are the basic rules for all the contributors. Okay, so let's go through it. The first one is: to work on any existing issue, you need to first take permission of the project admin by commenting on it and asking them to assign it to you. Okay, so this is a really important one. You cannot start working on the issue directly. You have to first ask the project admin, take his permission, his or her, and then only if he assigns it to you, then only you can start working on it. You have to he would give you his GitHub repo link, and then there will be the issues tagged. Yes, thank you, Praveen, for very detailed explanation. Okay, so the issues would be tagged level 1, level 2, level 3. Even if it's an existing issue or the new issue, you have to go on that issue, comment on it, asking the project admin like, hey, can I work on this issue? Can you please assign it to me? We have been seeing this in Discord. People are following the rules because this is important. Even the project admins are strictly telling contributors to follow this pattern only. Okay, after it's been assigned, then only you can work on it. issues will be assigned on a first come first serve basis only after the project admins approve it. So this is again, whoever comes first, whoever asks the issue to be assigned to them, they will get the issue if the project admin approves it. Like he may give a bug fix or some something to add upon. If the project admin finds it useful and he approves it, then he can assign it to it. Otherwise it will be given to some other person uh, who comes up with the better solution or something like that. But it will be mostly on first come first serve basis. I think the most of the project mentors and admins are following it. Now in the case of in scenario where you want to create your own issues, this is what you do. If you want to create your own issues, you must first take the permission from it, from the project admin through the comments, and then only create the issue and start working on it. You have to properly mention what is the new issue, the proper details about what are you going to do. Like suppose if there's a web development project and you want to make some changes in the nav bar, you have to tell him like, I want to add this section in the nav bar, or I want to customize it like that. Okay, so you have to explain it in a very detailed format. The ask take the permission of the project mentor again, and then if the project admin finds it good enough, he will approve it to and he will assign it to you. We will take questions in a while. Okay. Then the next is, if you directly start working on a new issue without the approval of project admin, the issue would be discarded. Okay, the project admins have full authority that they can unassign the issue to. They cannot even consider your comment. Okay, so please bear in mind, project admins are like god in their respective projects. So please take their permission. Okay, and then the next would be new issues and assigning work would be done by project admins only after their approval. The participants can start working on the issue. I think this is understood now. Okay, now this issue PR deadline, 2 to 3 days. This is a little bit undecided since we got some nice considerations from project admins as well. We are planning to increase this up to 4 to 5 days. But what is this issue PR deadline? Suppose if an issue is assigned by a project admin, and let's say if the issue is assigned, you have to work on it. And suppose if you don't work on it for like next 4 to 5 days, the inactivity its inactivity will be recorded, and after 4 to 5 days of inactivity, the issue will be unassigned and it will be available for new contributors who wish to work on it. So please note that in mind. If it's not just like okay, the issue has been assigned to me, my work is done here. You have to work on it, you have to solve it, be in contact with the project admin continuously. This inactivity will be tracked. Okay, so remind, if you don't work on it, the issue will be unassigned and it will be given away. You will miss your chance to contribute, right? Okay, uh, project admins, please take note of this as well. Okay, now the last and final rule is that in the Discord channel, violation of any rules of the code of conduct would not be tolerated. Um Absolutely not. These might contain abusive language, arguments, working on the issue even if it's been assigned to somebody else. Okay, you cannot argue with the project admin. This is a discussion. We want to keep it as fun and light as possible. Okay, so please do not quarrel in the Discord server. Please do not argue with the project admins. They are here to help you, they are here to guide you. Okay, and please adhere to the rules of the code of conduct. We can simply kick the participants who violate any of the rules. Okay, so please remember this in mind. And please, can you show the next slide? Can you show the next slide? I hope you understood the contribution rules, right? Please give me a yes in the chat. Okay, I think so. Only this much. I expected more yeses. Yeah, right. Yes, keep up that excitement. Okay. And this is lastly, we only want you all to have a great experience in learning and contributing while having fun for the next 1.5 months. Contribute and learn as much as you can, because all of your contributions are a hallmark of the success for Hack Club RAIT Summer of Code. Happy coding. Okay, this is the inaugural year, so we'll expect lots of contributions from your side. And uh, just one more thing to add, there will be swags, perks and benefits. Okay, top 5 contributors will be, all of the participants will be getting a certificate, and top 5 contributors will be getting swags and goodies from our side. Even the project admin top 3 project mentors would be getting swags and goodies from our side. Okay, so if you have something like, if you want to make more contributions, this might be the reason for it, but uh, please go for it. Okay, and there is for the newcomers who are just entering into the world of open source, we are organizing a Git and GitHub session, a basic Git and GitHub session on 17 July 2022, Sunday, that is at 11 a.m. So if you like, if you are not that well versed with the what is Git and what is GitHub on how to contribute, that will be given, all of that will be covered in this session on 17 July at 11 a.m. So please do join in. Okay, and you can ask your doubts there as well about it will be a detailed explanation on how to contribute, what are the new issues, what are pull requests, and all of that would be covered. So please do join in. Okay. Okay, thank you. Now I give it to Girija.
Hello, folks. If you have any doubts, you can unmute yourself or you can just put it in the chat box. We'll answer all your queries.
No queries, but I just wanted to say it was such a simple, quick, and awesome presentation. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. We are glad to
Thank
hear
you,
that from
thank you,
you.
Praveen.
Thank you so much,
We
Praveen.
know we were late, but I hope we covered it all.
Actually, I wanted to ask, like, a participant can participate in how many projects?
You can participate in any number of projects you wish to. Like, we haven't put any limits to that. Yes.
Yes, there are all kinds of projects. You just have to take up the roles and participate into it. Okay, I see a question. Yes, participation certificates would be provided to all contributors. We have a special certificate, Certopus, as a certificate sponsor for it. So they would be providing certificates.
Actually, I had a doubt. So, in which language will be programming? Because I don't know a number of languages. I only know C and a little bit of Python. So, which would be the dominant language in this event of yours? This period of 1 month or so.
There is no such thing. We don't even need, like, you, we don't even asking, we are not even asking like you have any prerequisites of that. We just want you to understand what is open source and contributing. Even if you know a little bit of something, it would be good enough. We have projects that contain C language, Python, C++, DSA. We have some projects related to full stack web developments, front end web development. Even we have got a project for documentation as well, and we have got something related to machine learning as well. So there's absolutely no prerequisites required. You, even if you might know nothing of coding, you can simply go and just append your name or write some documentation for a project. That would be good enough.
Okay, thank you.
Girija and Mandar, just scroll once and see if you have left out any questions. And Sudarshan is asking something. Please answer that as well.
Sudarshan, this is basically working on a first come first serve basis. So if there you see an issue that is not unassigned, you go and ask the project admin and simply ask them to assign it to him. And if the project admin approves, then only it will be assigned to you. It's not like you, once it's assigned, you have to work on it. Then your job is done. Like, you don't have to frequently need to ask to keep assigning it. Yes,
Yeah,
Praveen
thanks,
covered
Mandar,
it
for
very
that
well.
explanation. I got it. I like one more doubt here. So, initially, all the issues will be assigned to everyone. But if there are any pending issues, like it is like we need to follow up and we need to request for assigning, or there is any like reminders, notifications regarding unsolved issues.
See, if
Sudarshan,
there,
you will be able
okay.
to see all your assigned issues on your GitHub dashboard. So whenever you get your issues assigned, you will have those issues on your name. And project admins, basically, they will be trying to get a word from you, like, are you still working on it, or don't worry. I'm pretty sure that all the 200 members will be trying to bombard into that issue and, hey, Sudarshan, are you still working on it or shall I take it up? So those kind of things will happen. So yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, thank you, Praveen, for covering it up so well. Those who contribute more and gather up more points, like I said, there are 3 levels, 5, 10, and 20 points. The top 5 contributors with the most points would be selected for, would be the prize winners. They will basically get the swags and goodies from our side. I hope that clears your question, Sumit. First you have to select the project roles, okay, in the Discord server. Then we will get access to that project category, and then you can simply interact with the project admins there. Okay. Okay, there are like, as I said, there are 3 levels: level 1, level 2, level 3, 5, 10, and 20 points. All right. You the best option is to start easy, beginner friendly, that is level 1 and level 2 questions, 5 to 10, 15 points. So you can gather up more. Now these type of issues can be solved within less period of time. So if as I said, 1.5 month long period. In this, if you cover mostly level 1, level 2 questions, you will get 15 points at hand. So that may increase your chances of getting on top of the leaderboard. Otherwise, you can directly go for level 3 questions, that is of 20 points. Solve, even though if you solve less of that, but still it's having a greater weightage. But it might be some like intermediate or pro level issues, so it may take time as well. Okay, so it's up to you how you solve. Okay. uh, Deepshika, see, the level is the same, in like there are beginner friendly, intermediate, pro level. This level up to level 3 questions are in every project. Now how the questions are framed, that will be given to you by the project admins. Like there are different issues related to different projects. So for full stack web development, there might be some other issues. For ML project, there might be some other issues. So that will be cleared up to you by project admins, right? Yes, Praveen has again cleared it very well. He's assisting me today. Thank you, Praveen. Uh, we are not giving any special preference to any project. We are simply giving the priority to how much points you earn. Okay, Dipshika. So that decides your position on the leaderboard. uh, See, Mohammed, over the time, even if you don't know, as I said, this is totally for newbies as well. Over the time, you might there are some projects in which absolutely no coding is required. Like there is one project which simply requires documentation. Okay, so what you can do is start from there, and over the time maybe you will learn some basics of the coding, etc. Right? So then you can start solving. Like there is also a project DSA, in which you can simply solve problems like that. Okay, even simple problems would be counted. Okay, so even if you know very little coding or no coding, it's fine. We are not asking you, we are just asking you to contribute to the projects. If you are creating new issues, it would be first be considered by the project admins. Then they will decide what kind of issue is it, like it is level 1, level 2, level 3, that kind. And this will be decided by the project admins and mentors. So it's according to that. If you are creating new issue, if it's good enough, it might be getting level 2 or level 3 tag. Otherwise, it would be if it's a simple one, it would be getting a level 1 tag. Yes, thank you, Praveen and Amit.
Raveen is the savior today.
She is assisting me. Like, he is De Bruyne to my Erling Haaland football reference. Uh, Mayuri, would you like to cover Mudit's question?
Okay, just give me a minute.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Mudit. So Hack Club and Hack Club RAIT. So Hack Club, uh, those are clubs which are common in every colleges. Okay, so you might find Hack Club in different colleges as well. Now Hack Club, uh, all the open source related things come under Hack Club. So we do all the girls girls script some more of code. It comes under the open source that we contribute. Then we are more into GitHub and all. Okay, so I see this is when it comes on to explaining open source, it's very difficult because whenever we have explained it, we have done it on a very like we have done it with PPTs and presentations. So it is more um, uh, conveyable to us from us to you in that sort. So when I explain what is open source and how Hack Club and Hack Club RAT works, it's kind of different, but for difficult for me. But if any team member can from my end to do it break it into easier form, then please do.
Yes, thank you, Mayuri. Beautifully answered. Uh, Sumit, no, after the contribution is done, the issue would be automatically closed, so it would not be needed. Guys, any more questions? Keep them coming.
Okay, if we don't have any more doubts, guys, can we have our cameras on so that we can we can take a screenshot? I want everyone to keep their cameras on. Come on.
Okay, Shivang, before that, we'll just have a quick photo session. Okay, please.
Okay, Shiva, to give some introduction about yourselves. Okay, so you want all the team members to say something? Okay, so I'll start with myself, then all my team members can join. Okay, so my name is Mayuri Gaikwad. I am in my final year of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering. Uh, okay, and yeah, I'm the management lead for HackClub RAIT.
Okay, thank you, Mayuri, for that. I am Mandar Gajbee. I'm also in final year of electronics engineering and RIT. I'm an open source enthusiast, and I tried web development, but I have shifted now to ML project. So I'm currently learning, and even I'm as a part contributing in a Hack Club SOC as a participant. So hope to have a fun time with you all.
Okay, so Girija has written in the chat box. I'll read it for her. Now, Girija is the lead of HackClub RAIT, and she's also she is my classmate, so she's also in EXTC final year. Yeah, and she has been passionate about open source since the college club has started. Okay. Yes, I am eating. I am so sorry. It's just I'm way too hungry.
Guys, we
Okay,
have
can we
some
have
project admins with us as
other
well.
team
They will
members?
also
Yeah.
introduce themselves to you. Just wait a while.
Yes.
Okay, I
Can I have
think we
other
have
team
one
members?
ready.
Siddhi, you are there. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, I guess everyone is eating. Then let's go, Praveen.
Hey everyone, I guess many of you already know me. So, my name is Praveen. I'm originally from Chennai, India. Currently living and working in London as an associate director of engineering in one of the top US based credit rating companies. And I'm an open source enthusiast and I love teaching people what I know. I'm super passionate on that. And I met Siddhi, and Siddhi just brought me in. Okay, so what is my role? Is it project admin or anything else as well? I guess someone from the team actually needs to say. I guess I'm in the team as well, right? If someone can confirm. Yes. So
Yes, you're in the team
I
as
guess
well.
I'm. Okay. I
Yes,
guess
yes,
I'm
you are
going
the
to be the
guy who saves
leaderboard guy.
everything.
All right, I'm looking forward to see a lot of participants to this time and how everyone is going to learn a lot of new things. And I'm happy also to take some sessions on agile methodology. That is what we use in our offices. And if someone is interested, I'm happy.
Thank you, Praveen, so much for that. And we have got other project admins as well in the meet. If anyone would like to go, please, this is your chance. Okay, so guys, please welcome our open source co-lead, Siddhi Bhanushali.
आजा, कोई नहीं जाने वाला। तेरा आवाज सुनते ही सब वापस आ जाएंगे। Manda, can you answer Shivang's question, please?
Okay, Shivang, first of all, it's on 17 July, Sunday, 11 a.m. And it basically covers the basics of Git and GitHub. Like you might all know, Git is a version control software and how it is used in our day-to-day projects to like push some changes, commit some changes. All right. And GitHub is the version control platform. We all might be familiar to it. If you are not, just go on, sign up on it. It's very easy to use. That all of that would be covered. Okay, it's used to track your changes as well. And we will explore more and more about Git and GitHub in that session. All right, so please do join on 17th. Thank you, Mohammed. Hope to see you there.
Didi has already told about her LinkedIn, okay? Just make sure you're connecting with her there. There
Yeah,
you'll get her bio.
yeah, please. And guys, if you have questions for any of us, even the project admins as well, please do ask about them. You can interact with the project admins as well. Guys, any more questions? You can even unmute yourself and ask. Yes. If there aren't any more questions, then I guess it's time to conclude and we move over to Girija.
So thank you so much for attending the event to all the participants and project admins. I hope you had a great time and you understood everything that is crucial and needs to be followed. Thank you so much for the shout out. Yes, of course. And we'll keep you all posted and we'll have the event as Mandar has said on 17th at 11 a.m. I hope you all join. Thank you so much. Have a good time. Bye.
Yes. Thank
Thank
you
you
all
so
for
much, guys.
participating and being here.
Thank you so much, guys, for being interactive, which was
And
very
please
important.
contribute as much as possible. All right.
Thank you so much.